As right now we're kind of in a break of the bad stuff, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly right. And Lou, I don't want to cut you off there because we love talking about eye wall replacement, and you can see here it had for a long time that tight, really confined eye that was really just like 25 miles within diameter. But the eye wall replacement is really, it's kind of undergoing some big renovations, and it's so close to landfall. In fact, we just got word that that warning that we were under is now only for Wayne County, which producers have paid attention, and they're on it. Wayne County officially not in our viewing area, so I believe we can get back to you know, the regular swing of things. However, there also was the 7 a.m. advisory or update, we can call it, for Idalia, and it is now a Cat 3. So at least we can say the strengthening has plateaued. Robert and I saw that happening live on the air as that increase in intensity, the lightning was happening within the core. And so at this point, the storm has plateaued in strength. Cat 4 is what it will likely go down as. But right now, it's just dropped 5 miles an hour. That's not a big difference. Okay, we're still talking about a major hurricane with catastrophic damage, storm surge along the Big Bend of Florida. But still, it is making its way on land. So I would say within the next half an hour, we should have official confirmation of landfall. If we don't already, Robert?
Not quite yet.
Yep.
It's still just offshore. But like you said, let's actually pause this right here and let's zoom right in with you, Lauren. I mean, can you point out where you think the
Yeah, so that little jut in there, we'd be talking closer to Steenhatchee. And again, these are some little old Florida towns with the, you know, wooden infrastructure, those houses that are sitting right on the waterways. Thankfully, it's not a heavily populated area, but there are folks that go out there, my family included, to vacation, to scallop, to fish. You just love this area. So of course, we're going to be very interested to see what happens with that storm surge, see how it verifies. But it definitely did jog slightly to the east toward, again, that Steenhatchee, Keaton Beach, Horseshoe Beach neck of the woods versus up toward Perry and St. Mark's. Now remember, as this pulls on shore and moves up toward the northeast at a rapid pace today, everyone on the right side of the storm, that's southeast Georgia and northeast Florida, we still have that tornado threat. So at this point, thankfully, there are no current tornado warnings across the area. I'm getting my National Hurricane Center updates on my watch as well. But yes, that current warning at least has been expired for our viewing area. It's just in effect now for Wayne.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is that you still have that flow coming in around the south side of this. So we still have that storm surge threat, of course, on the west coast. But I do want to point out, of course, we're watching the tornadoes in Glenn and Camden County, but you have that southeast flow kicking up for you as well. And not to mention, let's take a look at the tides here, Lauren, because I know they are coming up soon.
We do. We have a graphic, and high tides for Wednesday morning, 8:30 to 9 o'clock, really in that area of St. Simons and Brunswick, and then also out toward Amelia Island. So that is something that we'll want to monitor. The water's really going to be coming up now, because we are approaching high tide within the next couple of hours. Here in downtown, not till 10 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's, yeah, because right there it says Jacksonville Beach, but remember the water has to kind of go up the river just a bit. We're not worried so much about the flooding, by the way, in downtown Jacksonville. Yeah, right. There is going to be some windy conditions, maybe some wave wash over some of the breakers there, but the big thing is more so for Brunswick, St. Mary's between about 8 and 9 o'clock. You got that southerly wind, not to mention it's what you call a super moon, so we got some pretty high tides kicking up here too. Of course, still tracking this storm system nearing landfall as a Category 3 Idalia. We're staying with you here all morning here, friends.